What is going on, everyone? This is Adam with LeadWeb AI, and today we are going to go over how to build out a script for a plumbing company. And there's a couple of things that we're going to go over before we actually get into the script building process. And the reason for this is because there's some formatting stuff that you need to be aware of. There's just some simple stuff that you need to be aware of before building out a script. The first thing that you need to be aware of is the tilde and the quotation before every single prompt that you put in there. So for example, this is one that we were doing earlier. I'm just gonna delete it. So when you're starting out, you're gonna have a seed phrase, and we're gonna put a tilde space quotation, and this is how it should look when you're doing an inbound call. And by the way, this is gonna be for inbound calls for a plumbing company. The other thing is you want to build out your script as if that they're going to be talking to the most perfect person ever. And you don't have to worry about overcoming objections. You don't have to worry about answering any questions or anything like that, because we're going to let the knowledge base do that, which is a totally separate part. And if you want to find how to do a knowledge base, all you have to do, search for LeadWeb AI knowledge base, and you'll see it pop up. The other thing is abbreviations. So if you have a company name that is abbreviated, for example, ABC, you want to be able to spell that out. So for example, in this part here, if it's ABC Plumbing Company, what we're going to do is come in here and we're going to do ABC. And that is going to be phonetically said with the AI. And so that's the reason why you want to be able to spell out phonetically all of the abbreviations that you're going to run across. Same thing with money, same thing with percent, same thing with ampersand, same thing with anything abbreviated, address, all of that stuff, all has to be spelled out. Now, if you want to add some ums and some ahs into the actual script as well, really simple stuff. The only thing that I would recommend doing is simply just saying your script aloud. And whenever you see an or an ah, go ahead and type it in there. It's going to be the most realistic way to figure out where to put that. And also, if you need to put some intelligence into the AI as well. And what I mean by that is if you go into the agent that you're starting to build out, up here it says objectives. And so what we're going to do, we're going to hit enter 3. And then we're going to say you're a plumbing professional for 15 years and you're extremely well versed on XYZ. Right? And your only goal is to do XYZ. You're located in city and state, and you work for this company. And you just build in the intelligence, because you don't want to have the AI go left or go right. You want it just to stay on track, and the more context and the more direction that you give the AI, the better that call is going to be overall. The other thing is you want to ask a question on every single prompt that you do. So for example, in this scenario right here, hi, thanks for calling ABC Plumbing Company. This is Sarah speaking. How can I help you? Ended that in a question. You also want to add a one-word sentence whenever you're creating your prompts as well. So for example, after this, it would say something along the lines of this. So we're going to do quotation, okay, period. Okay, thank you. May I have your name and contact number just in case we get disconnected? Ending it into a sentence or into a question, right? The other thing you want to pay attention to, now this is mainly for outbound calls, and not really geared towards plumbing in a way, because I know a lot of plumbers and they don't buy lead list, right? But if you're interested in getting $1.50 leads for your plumbing business, go ahead and click this. This document will actually be in the description of the video, so that way you'll be able to click on this. You'll be able to have the script that you can use, and if you want to make a copy of it and make your own version of it, you just hit File, Copy, and be able to go from there. Now, we're going to go ahead and complete this, and I already have it written down, so we're just going to copy and paste a lot of this and run through some things as we see them. So wait for prospect to respond. Here we go. Understood, period, right? One word sentence, tilde, space, quotation, one word sentence. Can you briefly describe the issue you're facing? Ending it in a question. Now we're going to hit enter. Wait for prospect to respond. Here we go. Now we're going to do the next one. And we're going to type out something along the lines of this. Space, quotation. So can you describe the issue that you're facing? And then we'll say something like, do you want to set up a time for our plumber to come out and take a look at the issue? End quotation. And we also end it in a question mark, right? Now we're going to hit wait for prospect to respond. Right there. Awesome. And then now we're going to start booking the appointment. So there we go. Okay. We're going to add a period to that. Okay, period. Boom. Here we go. And here's the final version, or the final prompt as far as building out your script. And this is how simple it is. However, there are some more tricky things or more advanced things that you can do, such as having a trigger fire off a payment link. So a lot of plumbers that we work with, they end up having a service fee charge of like $75. And the way you can have this set up is if they agree to the appointment, you'll send out the payment link, and then that through text, and then that payment link will then trigger a response on your end to book that or schedule that appointment. And so you can do this a number of different ways. And if you're not familiar or well versed on how that whole thing works, you could reach out to us. That's exactly what we do every single day. We work with companies that need help scripting on their AI calling. Maybe they need some automation set up. And if you're interested in seeing a demo, if you click on the description underneath the video, you'll be able to schedule a demo and see exactly how we're using AI calling, AI texting, AI reviews, all of it wrapped into one to have a fully automated system for your plumbing company. So, that being said, Adam with LeadWeb AI, and look forward to seeing you on the demo. See ya.